Hey everyone, it's me, Victoria. Quickly, I just want to touch upon a few things. I have two videos I had planned to make. Yeah, my hair's different today. Yeah, like what's going on, but I like it because it's kind of wild. But aside from that, I wanted to talk to you guys about motivation. I wanted to talk about, just very quickly, just about motivation. Just because I have encountered something that has been a trend lately. I'm recording on my phone this time. Okay, so I came across a company that I think is a great opportunity. I feel that it's a great thing, and yeah, it was $500 to sign up, and the first thing that people will say to you is, "Oh my God, it's a scam. This is a scam. This is a scam. A pyramid scheme. Yada 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 yada." How do you know it's a pyramid scheme? Because it is. Okay, well, that doesn't say anything. How do you know it's a pyramid scheme? Because it is. I just know it is. How do you just know it is? I just know it is. Okay, is there anything else you got to say about it? Well, that's what they say. It's a scam. People tend to quickly jump into conclusions. I myself I'm a motivated person overall. I am just so motivated to succeed. I'm just ready to change my life, you guys. Seriously. Because this is the way I feel, man. To have something that you've never had, you must do something you've never done. And I don't remember exactly who said that, but it's a quote that I follow on religiously. If I want to have something I've never had, I got to do something I've never done. Therefore, I can't be afraid of mistakes. I am not born to be perfect. We're not born to have the answers to everything. We're going to make errors. We're going to make mistakes. But at the end, it's up to us to either A, find out why we made the mistakes and what we could do to better ourselves, or B, just stay there. It was a mistake. I'll never do it again. Without really finding out, why did I fail? What was the issue? And a lot of times people don't want to go through the work. A lot of times people don't want to know the truth. And people tell me, oh well, if you've got faith in it, and it's a good idea, and they're trying to be supportive, but their tone. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. Their tone reflects completely different. And it's so annoying. Because I'm taking my time to share about something I'm so excited, and here you are discouraging me. People are going to discourage you. People are going to tell you to not do it, to this and that. And this is what I tell people. Who's telling you that? Is this person successful? Does this person have a business? Has this person joined the business? If it's someone who has no job, or has a job but yet broke, he's got a lot of stuff going on, and they're giving you advice on how to improve, yet they're in a position that they can't even help themselves. I always say, how do you expect to help someone if you can't help yourself? Seriously. How? You gotta help yourself first. Worry about yourself and then worry about someone else later. I'm taking my time to explain to you about something that I'm so excited about and I have a strong belief on, and here you are telling me otherwise. And I'm just so ready to change my financial future. I don't know about how you guys feel, but no matter how much I work, I still feel broke. Jim Rohn, he had said, it's one of my favorite quotes by him. It's not that it's too expensive, it's just that you can't afford it. And it's true. You have one day $100. Yeah, I'll get this, all that, extra cheese on that, give me Pepsi. Then comes the situation, oh, that's too expensive. I'll get water, no cheese. And once again, it's just where your finances are. And I want to change that. I am so devoted to change that. Like I said, they say to have what you've never had, you must do something you've never done. And yeah, I've invested money into a company, but sometimes it takes money to make money. I don't know how people expect to make money and not invest in anything. All these top billionaires have all invested money and time. They have. It's a no-brainer. I mean, unless they have inheritance, unless they had lottery, they've all invested time and money. And people don't want to invest time and money and expect to get something in return. And that's not the way life works. People want things too easy. And when it's not too easily given, they want to blame the world for it. Blame yourself for you not taking the time, for you not putting in the effort, for you not taking the extra steps to get there. If you want to do something, you are capable of doing it. By all means, you can and you will, as long as you put in the effort. When you put something 50%, you're only going to get 50% back. And that's just the way life goes. People expect too much and put too little into it. And that's why the world is the way it is. And when people say, oh, it's a scam, okay, how do you know? Yet they can't answer you. And a lot of times, it's not really the company. It's the people. I was going to roll with a different company. And this guy was going to sign me up. Now, before I did, which I'm very happy I got the opportunity to speak to someone else about it. Because this guy was taking people's money and signing other people, and other times keeping the money. And what are people going to do? This company's a scam. This company's this and that. No, it's not the company. It's this person. And it's people who joined for the wrong reason and doing the wrong things that are putting the bad name. And that's why I don't follow people. I don't. I do not follow people. If I would have followed people, I would not be in the position I'm in today. I would not. I mean, this is what I tell people. I'm only 20. I'll be 21 next month. My birthday's on June 8th. I'll be 21. And I'm not sure if you guys knew this or not, but I've been living on my own for almost 3 years. And as soon as I turned 18, I was kicked out. And it was done, like I said, it was done in a messed up way. Like in the video, what relationships mean to us, I was touching on it, but I'll just touch on it again. My aunt said that I could go to New Jersey, see my brother and sister, because I've never met my sister ever. And it was the first time I was going to meet my sister my entire life. I mean, it's just one of those families that is just complicated. And she said I could go. Great. I had graduated high school. And when I get there, I spent about 3 months there. I called her to pick me up from the airport, and she said, yeah, I wasn't at the airport yet, or hadn't taken off, but just to let you know, hey, heads up, I'm going to be arriving there in Atlanta, it's such and such. And she said, no, find another place to live. She said, we don't want you here anymore, and you're ungrateful, and all those sorts of things. Mentally, she was just not there anyway. And I just was broken into care. I'm like, what the hell am I going to do? I literally have done nothing wrong. I try. The thing is that she used to compare me to her daughter all the time. And it's one thing that got me so fed up, because I hate being compared to other people. I hate it. I hate it with a passion. I'm me. I am Victoria. And I think it's so unfair when someone puts you in a position, your brother is doing better than you. Okay, that's my brother. That's not me. If that's the way he is, that's the way he is. Obviously, I don't want to be like him, or I'm the mindset to be like him, or whatever it is. You know, he might make his bed every day. Okay, I don't make my bed every day. Stop comparing me. It's not a big deal. It's you know, and it was just something that used to fed me up. And I was just lost. And she always said that I was going to be nothing, that I was going to be a no one, that I was going to be a hooker like my mom. All kinds of things that were very messed up. Like, I was never raised with my parents. I never met my biological mom. I had never met my biological dad. Like I said, I just met my biological sister in 2011 and my brother in 2011, because they both live in New Jersey. That's where I'm from. That's where I was born. And it's just thinking about it sometimes. And she used to, even on my graduation day, she said to me that I'm an ungrateful bitch. She said that on my graduation day. Like, she could have waited the day after. Like, okay, tell me all the shit you want to say, but just tell me the day after. The biggest day of my life, because she swore that I was going to fail high school. She swore. She told everyone, no, she's going to fail, this and that. My aunt who raised me, she believed in her. She says, well, we'll see, you know, she's saying you're not doing good. But people never took my word. People never believed in me. And it's one thing that used to kill me. And it hurts me when I think about it. It hurts me so much when I think about it because I never had someone who believed in me. And in the end, I had to always believe in myself. I had to keep my composure and say, you know what? You can say all you want about me. And at the end, I know from the bottom of my heart what I am going to be. And I'm going to prove you wrong. And I sure enough did. I graduated and I got my degree. I had my degree, my diploma. And when she kicked me out, I'm grateful enough to have my best friend. If you ever see the video, Siesta Key, in Florida, Siesta Key, Florida, that's my best friend and her mom. She took me in her house. Her mom never had met me before, but my best friend talked to her, and I stayed with her for 5 months. And that's the reason I did the trip, because, like I said, her mom had never seen the beach before, and neither had she. And I just wanted to do something in return. And I drove all the way to Georgia, and I brought him back, and they got to experience Tampa and Florida. And it was just such a great moment. And I'm so grateful that I got the opportunity to give them back something. But I stayed with him for 5 months, and then I ended up moving, because I was staying in Georgia. I ended up moving back to Tampa, and I stayed with my aunt, the one who raised me, and I stayed with her for like 3 months until I found a solid job, and I did. I moved into my own apartment. I had nothing. I had no bed. I had no dishes. I had no toilet paper, no silverware. And I built myself up. If you see my apartment tour, all of that stuff I've had is because I've worked for it. I've worked so hard for it because I've been from home to place to place. I was in foster care, and it sucks because I never had a place I could call home. I had to always wonder, where am I going to be next year? Where am I going to be? What's my life going to be like? And I was so tired of being in that position, and I was determined by all means. I said, I'm going to prove everyone wrong, and I sure enough did. And I got my place, and I've got my car, and I'm working, and I'm going to college, because in the end of the day, no matter what people say, if you believe it in the deepest part of your heart, it's going to happen. And you can't let other people stop you, because that's what they want to do. They want to be right. Even when at times they know they're wrong, everyone wants to be right. And at the end of the day, if you follow what other people tell you to do and follow what other people expect from you, you're not living your life, but you're living their life. You're not living up to what you want to live up to. You're living what they want you to live up to. And I was not going to have that. I said, no, this is the life I'm going to have. This is the life I want to have. And I sure enough did. I know my apartment's not the greatest thing, but it's a home. And I finally have a place I can come home to. I have a car, and I have a bed, and it feels so good, because so many times people would say I'd be nothing, and I swear I've done nothing wrong. Nothing. I didn't lose my virginity until I was 18 years old. I had my first boyfriend. I could have been screwing around with other guys. I could have been pregnant. I could have been so many worse things out there. Not saying that there's necessarily anything wrong with that, but when my family had talked so bad about me, I just don't understand why. If I had done nothing wrong, I don't have a kid. I'm working. I am trying the best that I can. Even through all my struggles, they would still hurt me. And it sucks. Like I said, I don't have a mom, and I don't have a dad, and that's why I am so independent, because I only have myself. I only have me. And if I want to be somewhere, I have to do it myself. Like I said, everything that I've had, I've worked for it. I've cried for it. I've sweat for it. And though people don't know and realize everything I've been through, I'm still a happy person, because I'm making it. And I'm making my dreams happen, little by little. And that's what I wanted to share with you guys, what I'm sharing with you, because, like I said, people are going to always talk down at you. People are always going to want to discourage you a lot of times. And it hurts 10 times more when it's people who are big in your life and people you care about that say these things to you. But in the end, you gotta keep your eyes on the prize. In the end, if you know in your heart you can be what you want to be and you believe in yourself, blur everyone else out. It is your life. It is your time. You go after with the things that you want in life, and you will achieve it as long as you believe in yourself and you listen to yourself. If something's not helping you, then you don't need it. That's what I've always said. If you're not here to help me get better, then I don't need you in my life. I don't need to be around you, because I don't need someone who is going to suck the life out of me, who's going to discourage me. I don't need that. Misery loves company. Misery loves company. And that's why I hope this company works. That's why I hope that things do work out, because like I said, there's so many things that I want to do and I can't, because I'm tied up on a 9-to-5 job. I'm tied up on working a second job now, because once again, I work in a job where they only pay me $10 an hour. Before I used to get paid $13.50, and now I get paid $10 an hour. That's my new job. And because it's not enough, I got held back, because as you know, I was in Dominican Republic and all sorts of things, and I was in school, and I was just not making enough money. And I'm just tired of being broke. I'm tired of struggling. No matter how much I work, I'm still here. I'm still in the same place. I'm not advancing. You know you're doing good when you can save money, when there's actual money in your savings account. There's never money in my savings account. There's not. And there's not much to save. I mean, I'm pretty sure if I could take the time and save money, but I don't want to sacrifice every little money I have and not enjoy myself for when I work. I'm going to be miserable. So that's why I'm joining the company, as an opportunity to earn more money and hopefully become successful in it, if God allows. And if not, then it just didn't work. But I want to try it myself, and I want to learn myself, and I want to see what I can do to be good, to be better, and to improve. I don't want to sit here and just stay where I'm at. I want to get better. I want to do better things, and I want to move quick in life. I'm only 20, but that doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean that I'm young. It means that right now it's a great time for me to get things started. I shouldn't have to wait till I'm 40 to start thinking about these kinds of things. I want to think about them now, and I want to do them now. And if there's anything out there, like I said, that you want to do, that you feel is such a great opportunity, and there's people discouraging you, just try it. Believing, if you have that gut feeling, and I have this gut feeling, and I just hope it works, and I'll keep you guys updated. But I hope it works, and like I said, if there's anything out there that you guys want to try it, and just do it, and just go for it. And if it fails, you know it failed, and you know you tried. But if you try, put your all. Put your all. Because there's going to be people who's going to say, see, I told you. I told you. And that's the last thing I wanted for anyone to tell me. So, with all that being said, I'll leave you guys with that thought, and I'll talk to you guys more about other things later, and hopefully it'll inspire and motivate you guys. Just, like I said, just don't hold back on the things. You only live one life, and like I keep telling you guys, tomorrow does not exist. You don't know where you'll be at tomorrow, the day after. Life is a book full of blank pages. You're born, and it's your name on the cover, and your story begins. The future's unwritten. The only thing you can go is based on what you're currently doing and your past. There's no way to predict your future. You can have plans for your future, doesn't mean that'll happen. Just go based on what you know and what you've experienced. That way you have a good prediction of your future. You can't just predict your future without wanting to try things, or without wanting to put the time and effort into things. It's just, that's not the way it works. You guys be well. Love you guys, and till the next time, stay motivated. Keep holding on to your dreams, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Live your life. It's your own.